world would be like today if everyone followed the virtues that Benjamin Franklin defined?
Objectives.
I can analyze and respond in writing to a piece of literature. I can determine the main ideas of the text. I can gain background knowledge about Benjamin Franklin.
Directions.
First, we will watch Benjamin Franklin quotes an autobiography on Education Portal. We'll do that together. Next, you will read the text below, and as you read, there are 3 sections, and you will be text rendering each of the 3 sections. You will highlight the word, the phrase, and the sentence that you think is most important after reading each section, and then just briefly explain it. So for example, section 1 is pretty short. Let's say you chose this word, then you would just go here to highlight it, and then in parentheses, why you highlighted the word. I highlighted this word because just like we normally do, only you're actually doing it on this sheet. So you'll do the word, the phrase, and the sentence for each section, and explain them in parentheses. After that, hold on just a second. My screen won't let me move. Okay, here we go. After that, or actually another thing to think about, and I don't know if you'll be able to do these both at the same time or if you'll have to go back and read it a second time, but you're going to highlight reasons that Franklin practices virtue. So as you come across the reasons that he practices his virtues, you'll highlight those. I suggest that you do it in green or any color other than yellow, so you don't get the 2 things confused. And then the last thing you'll do is complete the written response. There's a rubric here that you can click on to see how you'll be graded. It's a 4-point rubric. It'll be scored as a writing assignment. So first of all, the text rendering part will be scored 9 points. And then the second part is the written response. That'll be scored a total of 4 points. So let me explain that to you quickly.
Written response.
Is virtue its own reward? After reading Franklin's Project for Moral Perfection, which is above, write a rough draft response below that defines virtue and explains the reasons Franklin gives for practicing virtue. Support your discussion with evidence from the text. And that's why I asked you to either read the first time as you're reading or to go through a second time and highlight his reasoning. You'll type a rough draft here, but then after writing or typing your rough draft, edit it, revise it, and on this Google form, you will put your final draft or a link to your final draft. So you'll just type your response, or you can copy and paste it here and then submit it. Also, one more thing to mention is as you read through here, you can click on these links. It'll take you to another site that explains what the meaning is. Oh, it just started to open it. So as you're reading, if you get confused about something, you can click on this. It'll take you to another site to explain it.
Good luck.